welcome to another episode of the Artificially Authentic podcast with Nick Latour and Raul Rodriguez. Today we're talking about AI email prospecting. Raul, email's probably the biggest part of our biggest tool all of us use in the industry, right? We use it for communication, for sending proposals, all kinds of stuff. It seems to be the most business-like approach, but it's time consuming. When you're writing a unique email every time to a customer or a prospect in this case, it can take a long time, and a lot of us aren't very well written. I'm maybe talking about myself. What's a good solution here? How can we leverage AI to help make our email prospecting better?
Yeah, and last episode, we talked about how to do cold prospecting calls, and now we're going to focus on email. They're both different purposes, right? And calling obviously takes more time and is more personalized, and we show you how to be very efficient. But now, how can you still do some email, right? Email is still useful. And it's obviously useful in general, but as a prospecting tool, it can still be very good, and you can make it very efficient if you're using the right AI tools.
Yep. Yeah, so we looked up a few, didn't we? I know I could be more efficient with my emails, and probably most distributors can as well.
Correct. And what AI has been really good for is to be able to personalize some of those emails. I'm sure a lot of you are getting them. I know I get them all the time. And we investigated a few tools. So we asked AI, you can see on the screen now, Smartwriter.ai, Instantly.ai, and Jasper.ai. Everybody has a .ai, ourselves included, right? Domain.
Right.
But they all are very similar. Personalizing cold email outreach, copywriting, etc. And the idea is that just set it once and forget it. So it can even do things like search, doing it like it says here, personalized intros using LinkedIn and website. So I've received those where I see like I posted something on LinkedIn, and then somebody's like, oh, like I saw you posting X, Y, or Z. Obviously, it's automated, right? But it's better than just being, hey, interested in this, right?
Yeah.
Um, and instantly can do A/B testing, which is really cool. Um, so this is like the automation, right? Like this is something that depending everybody in our industry is very different in how they handle their context. So this could be very important, maybe not. For example, Instantly says is the best one at automation, uh, and or Jasper, it says like it's better for the content. Like they won't set up the sequence for you; it's just the content. Um, and so there's difference in the tools that you might want to use. And Yeah, for example, like this one, lead sourcing, like is Smart Writer, like scrapes LinkedIn and company website, which is really cool. This instantly enriches data. Jasper seems to be a more basic tool. Email generation, first line, and intro creation, snippets. So lots of things. There's so many tools out there right now. So we just started with some of the major ones, but this is one that you might want to try a couple. Um, and use AI to give you more recommendations. You can say, "Hey, what I liked about Smart Writer was this, but I didn't like this other part. What do you recommend?" Or I want something like this, but cheaper, while still being stable. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of tools that are doing out this. Like, of course, like doing one email, you can use ChatGPT, and that's fine. But when you want to personalize them, that's when this works really well.
Yeah, we're talking about marketing, right? This whole series we're doing now is how can we do marketing better in the promo industry? We're really great with relationships, and we're great with logistics, and we're great with that kind of making things happen. When it comes to getting new business, I'm gonna say it to all of you out there listening. We suck. We're terrible. And so leveraging a tool like this is gonna help you scale that process. It's gonna help you get new prospects in the door quicker because now you have AI on your side. You still will leverage the human side of you. We're called artificially authentic, and if you're being yourself, and if you have your company and your own brand sort of intrinsic values built into this, it's going to be way better. But let's save all this time typing out emails and trying to think of the right wording. Let's let AI help.
Perfectly said. And you see here a little summary on when to use each one of those tools. Again, I would try a couple when talking about email marketing, but there's one very important point, Nick. Like that, when you're using one of these tools and you have a sequence set up, make sure that if somebody responds to you, that you answer back and not let AI do multiple sequences, right? Like all we want is to get one response.
Yep.
Like trying to get the whole sequence up to sales automated is a little aggressive. Like we're not there yet, and people can still tell if there's AI. But if somebody bites, that's all you're looking for. Now you respond
Yep.
by yourself. So
That's such an important tip, Raul, because um, all businesses work differently. Even though it's in the promotional product space, everyone kind of has their own way of doing things. So spending the time to try to create some automated robotic sequence might be a detriment to you. And I think one other thing to add to what you said is when you do get that hook in, when someone responds to your email and you need to talk to them, maybe you could pop in a merch AI catalog in there with their logo on it that took you a minute and a half to build, right? Another quick way to have a more impactful response. What do you think about that idea?
I think it's the best idea. And like we showed in the last episode, here again, our holiday lookbook. Use it. This is the time to use this. It's beautiful. AI generated images that look awesome. Uh, and this will, when you're starting a project, when you're prospecting, this will get you customers. This will get you revenue. Again, right now, July, August, September, even, it's a time to push holiday. You know that. We don't need to tell you that. Be very aggressive, especially when there could be economic uncertainty like we're having lately. It's a time to be more aggressive with marketing. I remember when the economy was booming, like we had so many inbounds, right? We didn't even have to do anything. Now it's not the time to cut marketing efforts. You need to cold call, you need to cold email, you need to send a bunch of catalogs. Be aggressive right now.
Yeah. Stand apart from everybody else. Be
Yeah.
faster, be better. And you can do that with all of these AI tools. So to wrap this up, we showed you guys SmartWriter, Instantly, and Jasper for email prospecting. A combination of those tools, or even one of them, I think is going to make you infinitely more efficient. And then when you get that response in, you're going to need to pop in that link to the Merch AI catalog with your client's logo and the prospect's logo on it. And I'll personally guarantee, I don't know if I'll guarantee, but you're going to close so much more business this way, so much more new business in an economy that's, frankly flat or heading down. So
You're gonna do a Charles Barkley guarantee.
I'll guarantee it. That's not a good Charles Barkley impression. I'm not going to do that again. All right. Thanks for listening today, everybody. For Raul Rodriguez, I'm Nick Latour from the Artificially Authentic podcast. See you next time.